Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 27th through March 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Saggy, what's going on? What have you been up to? Okay. The overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Cups. This kind of, it's interesting. Because it kind of comes through as a brand new beginning, like for real. But it's the way the reading is set up, it's almost like in chapters, like chapter last, chapter current, and chapter immediate after. But like overall, there's definitely a brand new energy that's being born out of this. Even though the latest chapter is not looking great, that's what's actually kind of bringing to the surface something brand new here. So in the recent past, the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, the Star, you're kind of looking like you're about done with a situation here that was really close to your heart, and it's something that you really want to get it over with, to be done, to get past it, to leave it in the past, basically. Okay, so that's the energy that's showing up there. In the current situation, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, the Moon. It looks like you know what you're doing here. There's definitely a sense of a friendship attached to you, or a partnership of some sort that you desire in a particular situation. You're pretty kind of keeping it to yourself, kind of not being out there with it. Just kind of like, you know what, I want this, and I feel like it's the best thing that could happen, but I'm not gonna advertise it out there, to whoever or whatever. It's just for me. It's something that's mine. In the immediate future, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Tower. Something is coming to an end kind of like drastically. Now, I don't know what the hell happened here in the recent past. If it did come to a close, that was the energy for it, but that doesn't mean that it actually happened, that something did come to a close. Well, if it's the same thing and it's related to that, I kind of get the sense that if you're not willing to close something off when it's time for it to be closed off, the universe is going to find a way to force you to close that off. And it's going to be quite painful. So something is, this energy is revolving around pain, loss, and it's almost looking like it's something that's being forced to happen. Like, okay, this needs to happen one way or another. Pretty sad, painful energies here. But yeah, let's clarify. Let's see. Let me see the Ace of Cups. Six of Swords, Five of Swords, Page of Swords. All right, so this is a situation where you keep on coming back to. It's something that you take that step into walking away from it, but for some reason you keep on coming back to. And it is looking quite deceptive. It's kind of like, especially if you've been doing this for a while, it's like you've made up your mind about it. The universe probably hints you in all sorts of directions of get it done, keep going, and you keep on being like, it's just, who's it gonna hurt? 2 more minutes, let me look in that direction. 2 more minutes. I'm not gonna take long. 2 minutes, I promise. So that's what's kind of happening here. And that's where your hope is that things will work out this time around. When you give it those 2 more minutes, you're hoping that maybe this time it'll work out. That's the actual intent here. So it's an energy that you keep on playing with without wanting to. I'm gonna leave. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave. No. Let's do the Lovers. The Strength card, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands. it took a lot for you to admit from the get-go that there was something within you that was saying no to the situation. And I feel like you've seen that, but you chose to ignore it. You know, there's a part of you that's rejecting this situation from the get-go. And I do see that it takes a whole lot for you not only to see it, but to listen to that and, yeah, basically listen and accept that. Let me do the Ten of Swords in the recent past. The World card, the Tower, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this came crashing down in all sorts of ways. You know, or at least the energies around it tried to take it down. I don't know if it happened though. I do see a sense of friendship or a sense of, hey, we could still be friends. Or, you know, give me 2 more minutes. Around this, at the end of it. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Normally, if I would see these energies, I would be like, oh, this for sure ended. No way this stood up. I don't know. I think you're keeping it up. You know, I think you're keeping it up. Let's do the Star in the recent past. The Eight of Swords, the Moon, the Hermit. There's something, the reason that you're not letting this go, it's not even because, oh, I love them, or oh, I hope things will turn out great, or oh, you know, that one day, oh, I think you probably exhausted those options too. Even though consciously you may think those are the reasons. The reason that this is not going anywhere because it's here to teach you something major. It's here tied up to your healing, to your depth, and it's here to teach you some quite deep lessons here. You know, but the problem is you're keeping it up in your head. You're keeping it to the place of, oh, do they love me? Oh, I should try again. Oh, all of that I just said. You're keeping it there. You're not allowing it to show you what it needs to heal. Because there's a major healing that is being hidden here. And it's being hidden because you keep on taking it as an experience of, it's almost like you feel stuck on this wheel. And you keep on running in circles, doing the same thing over and over again about it. You know, because you keep it here at a mind level, when it actually is trying to reach your soul for healing. Let me do the Emperor in the current situation. The Four of Cups, the Lovers, the Temperance card. Yeah, I mean, you are looking like you're getting the hang of it. You're doing better. You're almost showing up as, oh, I've healed. I've learned a lot. I'm good. I'm fresh. You know, I'm doing good. And I believe you in that energy. You're still showing me a sense of disappointment over this connection, which turns into hope. You know, it's not just disappointed and it's in the past and it's done. It just didn't work out and I'm disappointed and it is what it is. It's I'm disappointed, but I'm hoping things can turn back around. So you're disappointed in how it turned out in the past, but in the future, you're still projecting a sense of hope over it. So you didn't let this go. It's still here. You're still kind of back and forth with it. It's still keeping you busy. Now, in a sense of, did it teach you anything? I feel like it does, to some extent. It's supposed to teach you many, many things here. And I feel like you're allowing it slowly but surely in there. Because even though you're keeping it here, it still kind of sinks in at times. So you're still going to learn some things. Let's do the Three of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is just the energy of back and forth, you know, where at times it just breaks your heart, this whole situation. Other times it's kind of like kicking yourself and being like, okay, we can try this one more time. Those 2 minutes, right? Give me those 2 minutes. Maybe we can make it work this time around. Ultimately, it just kind of plays around your pain. And that's where it is. That's where your healing is. Because this is not about the pain over the situation. This is about the pain that you haven't worked on possibly all your life. And the situation is just bringing it up for you. You know, so as you circle around that wheel, you're actually circling around your own pain. And that's where it is. That's where the hidden treasure is at. For the Moon, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords. And you have the power to reach there and to make everything right and to make everything feel super happy, actually, for you. You know? If you start releasing this and start to heal from it in the way that it's intended, this situation in your life, basically. So what's being hidden from you and what you can't see at this point is the fact that you are in charge here of your own happiness. And at a conscious level, you may know that, but when it's about sinking it in and actually understanding that and feeling that within yourself, you're not there yet. You know, you're kind of still spinning around your pain. You haven't landed in your pain yet. Not yet. You're heading there now. You're heading there slowly but surely. As much as you're going to try to run away from it, that's where the situation is leading you. Let me do the 5 of Pentacles in the immediate future. 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Alright, so getting into a place of acceptance. You know, what the situation represents for you. It's a soul connection, pretty important one. There's love there. There's all sorts of things. And kind of trying to wrap your head, because that's what you're working with in this situation for now, around the fact that, well, if I have this much love, then why wouldn't it work out? You know? Because, as I said, it's the point is someplace else. It's not there for the situation to work out. Not necessarily. It could. It could. Who knows? Nobody knows. But for now, that's not the point to this. Let's do the 4 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, pretty bummed out. Pretty bummed out that this is not going anywhere in the direction that you would want it to go, you know, in something quite stable, long-term. That's what you desire here. And I'm starting to get a sense with this Page of Pentacles here that you're starting to understand, slowly but surely, that even though you may feel certain things, even though you may want for certain things to happen in a certain way, they may not. You know? And the minute you start realizing that and really starting to fall into the acceptance of that, things are going to change drastically for you. Because a lot of the times we see that things aren't going our way, and, you know, because I have these emotions, then why isn't it happening? Because it's unheard of for so much love to exist, and then the situation doesn't work out. Who does that? You know? That's when you actually fight against the energies instead of looking at that and being like, okay. Not being happy about it, but not being sad about it either. Just looking at that and accepting it for how it shows up. Goddamn hard, I know, but let's do the Tower in the immediate future. King of Wands, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I feel like this is kind of a rough patch that's actually leading you into a place of acceptance. And I'm not sure what's happening here with this Tower. It's kind of like the cherry on top of this loss energy that's showing up for you. But it is slowly but surely allowing you to step into acceptance of how things are. And from this point, a door opens up towards moving on from quite a happy place within yourself, where you're actually starting to find that happiness within yourself. So that allows you to open up the door to something else. Because when you're not here and when you're here, you're keeping yourself spinning in that circle just around your pain. When you're stepping into that pain, you're reaching inside of yourself. And when you start to clean up in there, you're definitely clearing up a lot of stuff, and you're starting to feel the essence of you, which is happiness. So you're starting to head in that direction. Apparently through rough means here, but don't let it scare you. Who the hell knows what that is? It could be, who knows? It's just, it seems like it's rougher energies than what you've been experiencing so far. But hey, if it serves the purpose, if it opens you up, sometimes we need to go through rough things to get to these energies right here. So I'm not surprised. Anyways, from the universe, you get the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups. Yeah, as long as you stay here, your goal is going to be just, one particular goal. Chasing them, seeing why isn't this not working out? I'm doing everything right, or I'm trying to. Where are they in this? Because, I did my part. Where the hell are they? Focusing on them, outside of yourself all the time, as long as you're here. When you come down to your heart, the focus is going to shift onto you and your own happiness, and your own sanity, just you, So that's going to be a different energy right here that's coming into play. For now, you're spinning in that wheel, and it's okay. Take your time. You're going to get dizzy at some point, and you're going to step into these energies. So I trust you. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.